My name is Randall Brown. I'm a student at Lone Star College, and I'm in Miss York's Speech 1321 Business and Professional Communication class. And this is a presentation on chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Football season is here, I'm sure as everyone knows, and CTE, or chronic traumatic encephalopathy, has become a big issue in the NFL lately, especially in ex-NFL players who experience a lot of head trauma during play. The effects and symptoms of CTE that it has on the brain is irritability, depression, social withdrawal, mood swings, uncontrollable laughter, rocking, pacing, grumbling, and short-term memory loss. In a study done on 2 patients, both ex-NFL players, they had pretty similar background and history of concussion, as well as no family history of Alzheimer's disease. The first patient played for 25 years, and he experienced all of the effects in the last slide. So bad that he had to have a financial caretaker because he couldn't control his finances. Patient B was a few years older during the test, but he was pretty much the same. He played for 18 years, and he got so bad with his memory that he had to be reminded of everyday tasks, like go take a shower, go brush your teeth, comb your hair and stuff like that. And his wife also took over paying the bills and stuff. The things that cause it are repetitive head trauma, such as concussions, and it mostly occurs in contact sports like football, hockey, and soccer, and boxing, UFC, MMA. But it can also be experienced by military veterans who experience explosions and domestic abuse victims. There isn't a 100% that you're going to develop CTE just from head trauma. Only about 3% of athletes who experience it wind up developing it. But it's been tested and proven to be more common in males, and there may be a genetic influence. There are ways to prevent the disease. Obviously, the most obvious one would be just to refrain from contact sports, not have a lot of head trauma. But those who experience concussions are advised to be very careful in returning to activities. There's a lot of safety developments in sports coming up, like helmet upgrades. And in one particular case, there's a biomechanical engineer at the Royal Institute of Technology, Peter Halden, who's created this device that sits on your head and straps to the inside of the helmet, and it kind of gives you a little float inside the helmet, so when you get hit, there's not a lot of rotational force, and it has been proven in tests that it could reduce concussions. And this is like a picture of it in a bike helmet, a little yellow thing. It's kind of what sits on the head to help it rotate a little less or whatever. So anyways, that's I showed you the effects that it has on the body and how life-altering they can be, and that the main cause is just repetitive head trauma like concussions and things like that, and then that advances in technology are making sports safer every day. So remember, next time you're watching football or hockey or soccer or whatever you watch, or you decide that you want to play, just remember the consequences that come with contact sports, and remember to always wear your helmet. That's it. And just show everybody.